RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. And Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill.
They're going to go head-to-head tonight. Even though they play a different style and different positions, it's still going to be a one-on-one battle to see who can lead their team to victory here tonight.
And in the middle circle, the Marquette Blue M emblem, it is Starnes, big number 32, 6'6", and a muscular 6'6", as he's got a lot of upper body strength, you can tell, and Deion Lavender will jump against him. Lavender at 6'4", a senior. He wears number 5, and here we go. The tip won by Madison, and we are underway on this Wednesday night for basketball, and it is number 3, Damon Warren, the point guard. Marquette's going to start in a zone defense and see if Madison maybe will settle for some shots outside, but they break down the zone, and Terrence Glover, number 1, with a layup, and now a steal and a foul underneath there. And right away, the Madison Trojans on the move, and Lavender, 25 seconds into the game, has a foul.
And he cannot afford to get into foul trouble for sure in this one.
Wow, so right off the bat, a blink of an eye, Glover with a good move. He scores, and then Warren, the junior, is at the line, fouled by Lavender. And he puts it up and in, and just like that, at 7:35 of the first quarter, it's 3-0. And Warren, number 3, will shoot another one, and this one is good, 2 for 2. Quick start here on the road for the Trojans. Here's Deion Lavender up the floor. With Peterball, Harris, Fisher, and Seebacher has it now. He'll lay it in as they got it down low, and that was an easy layup.
Easy because Fisher used his body on Starnes and cleared him out of the middle and left it wide open for the Marquette player to go up off the glass.
Now it's Madison with the basketball. They swing it right, now over to the left, and Warren. Now to the free throw line, Glover, he'll fire it up and good. Number 1, Terrence Glover hits again. Just like that, it's 6-2, Madison leading here at Marquette. Stephen Peterball with it, whips it down to Seebacher, glass, no. Starnes tipped it, but it goes out to the three-point line. Jordan Harris misses a 3. Now Lavender with the rebound, good, and 1. Lavender hits it. And we're going to have a foul called on the Trojans, number 32, and that's Starnes.
Good job by Lavender with the head fake there. Got Starnes off his feet and up into the air. And as soon as he did that, Lavender just leaned in, created the contact, and went off the glass for the easy layup.
In the air, and Lavender rattles this one in for his first 3 points of the game. And he makes it 6-5. Madison with the lead. Here's Starnes inside. No good. Got his own rebound. It's still loose. And Fisher will grab it now to Stephen Peterball. Peterball to Lavender. NBA 3, and it's off the rim. Followed up and in, though, by Seebacher for 2.
We talked about Starnes being the big man in the middle, but Marquette has shown that it has some size and is doing a good job on the offensive boards.
And now a foul is called on Peterball out near the timeline. And again, Marquette cannot afford all these fouls this far away from the basket. And that was at midcourt for Peterball. Second team foul on Marquette. Madison ball, they trail now. Marquette's first lead, 7-6 our score. To the left side it goes to Warren, the junior, handling the ball a lot already. Here's Seebacher tipping a pass out of bounds. Ben Seebacher, 6'5" sophomore, into the lineup because Max Gopel has mono, and his illness has caused Gopel, one of the starters, to now miss 2 or 3 weeks of basketball. And we'll see when he returns in February. Warren, jump stop, missed it outside the lane. Rebound Harris, Marquette ball. Deion Lavender free throw line underneath the Seebacher, off his hands and out of bounds.
That no-look pass was so good that Seebacher wasn't even ready for it, didn't expect it. Through his hands and out of bounds. The turnover gives it back to Madison.
Madison, Illinois basketball. Here's Glover looking for a cutter, and it's Warren quickly down to Starnes. Starnes going to work on a double team, but he traveled on the left block here down low. Stephen Peterball is going to throw it in for Marquette. They have a record of 12-6 on the year. And again, Stephen Peterball out there with Jacob Fisher, Jordan Harris, Deion Lavender, and Ben Seebacher. Here's Harris, alley-oop to Lavender. Reverse layup, no good, off the rim.
That was a sweet play. Lavender did everything but make that.
Inside, Starnes with a dunk and one. What a pass by Warren, and Starnes jammed it in, and he was fouled by number 32 of Marquette, and that's Seebacher. Jam time for Starnes. And he has some quick jumps as he was up quickly. Up over the rim quickly. 8-7, Madison with the lead. In the air, free throw around the rim, no good. Madison by one. Peterball for three. It's off the mark. Tipped around. Glover has it for the Trojans. 2-on-1 if they hurry. It's up to Warren. He's fouled. Lavender and Fisher were both there. This one's going to be on Jacob Fisher this time. But Lavender a little too close to that play as he hacked him too, but Fisher gets his first. And I'm impressed by the 5'7" junior already. Damon Warren, number 3. Free throw, no good though. Not much size, but boy, is he quick. Good passer. Handled the ball well, and this free throw is missed. Missed them both. 8-7, Trojans lead the Explorers. E.J. Gayden into the game now for Marquette, number 20. Jordan Harris to Stephen Peterball. Now to Lavender off a pick. Free throw line. Lavender, good. 9-8, Marquette.
If you give Lavender that open look from that spot on the floor, he's going to make about 9 out of 10. He might make 10 out of 10.
Here's Warren inside again. He breaks down the defense up and in, and Coach Steve Medford doesn't like the defense. He calls a timeout as Warren goes to the glass for 2, and we'll take a timeout. Madison up again, 10-9 over Marquette. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, coach.
American Family Insurance.
Yeah, basketball out of the timeout. They use a quick 30-second timeout here in the first quarter. Peterball 3, no good, top of the key. Off the rim it goes. Glover the other way. Terrence Glover, number 1. Gives it to Damon Warren. Now to the left wing. 3 ball. In and out there by Darian Crawford. He missed a 3. Gayden the other way. Up and in. Double pump and Gayden scores.
And Gayden, I think, should be at the line for a 3-point play. He created some contact. Didn't get the call that time.
That was Starnes, too. 11-10, Marquette with a lead again. Madison ball, they're going to pump up another 3. It's no good by Tyvon Powers. The other way, though, layup by Jordan Harris. It's good.
Marquette says if you want to run the transition game, we'll fast break right with you.
Jamie Cotto Rodriguez, the head coach for Madison, standing in front of his bench. And we have another foul as Madison tried to run the play. Gayden will reach in with foul number 1 on him, and Marquette's lead is 13-10 here. First quarter, 3:06 to go in the first. Big crowd at Marquette here. Here's a steal by Peterball. He's headed the other way. Gives it up to Gayden. He saves it. Madison tips it right back out of bounds. Marquette ball.
It's 5 team fouls now on Marquette, only 1 against Madison. So that could come into play here for the rest of the first half. A couple more, and Madison will be in the 1-1.
2:59 to go. First quarter, Deion Lavender, top of the key. Backs it up. Both teams in a zone, 2-3 basically, zone defense. Throughout this first quarter, here's Peterball, back to Lavender. Top of the key, 3, Deion Lavender, good.
That was top of the key and then some, and Madison wants a timeout.
Madison's turn for a timeout. 2:41 to go. First quarter, Marquette's lead is now 16-10. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
We're always looking for better ways to do things. But with some banks, better for them isn't always better for you.
You've reached Megabank. Press 1 to hear your current balance. Press 2 to hear these options again.
Introducing free Kasasa checking. When you do stuff for us, like swipe your debit card or get e-statements, we make it even better for you with cash back and refunds on ATM fees. Kasasa, carried locally at Liberty Bank. Do you Kasasa?
Timeout for each team here in this first quarter now has been used, and Marquette here at home leading Madison 16-10. First quarter, Deion Lavender up to 8 points out of their 16. To the baseline it goes. Madison basketball. Powers gives it inside. Reverse layup no good. Then the follow is no good. May have been a Marquette foul not called there. Marquette the other way, though, and here they come, leading by 6. 2:10 to go, first quarter. After the game, we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. A 3-ball by Harris, no good on the right wing for Marquette. Madison the other way, all the way down. Glass, no good. Lavender, rebound, and headed the other way. Lavender, left side, a 2, and it's good. Deion Lavender again.
And just when it looked like he had lost control of the dribble, he got it back immediately, went up for the jump shot, and he's got 10 points now.
18-10, Madison trailing, and they'll fire a 3. Warren, way out at the volleyball line, missed a 3.
And nobody underneath to get a rebound that time for Madison.
Lavender gives to Gayden. He'll try a 3. Way short. Rebound Harris. Lays it in. 20-10 Marquette.
I am surprised at the way Marquette is controlling the boards at both ends of the floor.
Warren travels as he goes down the lane, and he walked with the ball, and Marquette will have it back leading 20-10. Remember, these two teams will play again next week, next Tuesday. Less than a week from now, February 4th at Madison. So the rematch is only 6 days from now. Right now, though, at Marquette tonight, the Explorers up 20-10. Peterball has the basketball to Lavender. 55 seconds left, first quarter. Jordan Harris with it. They're killing some clock here, leading by 10, double-digit lead over Madison. Alley-oop to Lavender. Dunk! Slam dunk for Lavender. And Lavender is going wild in this first quarter.
So is the crowd right now.
Inside we have a foul. Peterball and Seebacher were there. It's Peterball with another foul. That's 2. Lavender in front of some of his buddies here. Some Alton Redbirds in the crowd tonight watching this game, Marquette and Madison.
Gayden's going to check back in for Peterball with those 2 fouls.
Madison ball, here we go. Looking for Starnes, and they'll lob it to him. He lost it for a moment. Warren will get it back. Warren inside, Glass, no good. Rebound, it's missed. Now another rebound for Madison, but they knock it out of bounds. Marquette ball.
Glover and Poindexter ran into each other, under the basket and knocked the ball out of bounds.
DeAndre Poindexter, a senior, into the game. 15 seconds to go, first quarter. Seebacher underneath, layup, good. Way too easy for Marquette. Getting a lot of layups in this first quarter. Here's a shot off the glass, missed. And that's the end of the first quarter. Marquette leading 24-10 after one quarter at Marquette. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
Marquette, the packed house tonight, big crowd, student body in full swing up in the corner here. The blue crew of Marquette. 24-10 Marquette after one quarter. Here's Warren with a steal, but he knocks it out of bounds as he tried to pass it to himself for a fast break there. So Marquette has it. Gayden, Lavender, Fisher, Seebacher, and Harris on the floor for Coach Steve Medford. Lavender right around his man, lays it up and in, two more. Lavender with 14 here. The lead is 16 now. Marquette blowing out Madison here, really. First half, Madison can't do anything right. They turn it over again, out of bounds.
Boy, Starnes, we talked about him in the early going, but he has not had a chance to get involved in this game at all. And Lavender and Marquette just taking over the show here in the first quarter plus.
Seebacher with it, hands it off to Lavender. Baseline fadeaway, no good. Tipped around and Madison has it, and here comes Warren up the floor. Warren tips a pass inside, blocked away by Seebacher. Gayden the other way. E.J. Gayden hands it off. Fisher lays it in. Jacob Fisher for two.
Well, Marquette's just doing everything right, using the head fakes, letting the Madison players fly by, and then the soft touch off the glass and good, and the lead is 18 points.
Baseline shot good. Number 10, Darian Crawford, hits for his first points of the night for Madison. Into the corner, Gayden. Down the baseline, hands it off. Lavender, a loose ball, and he hits a three. Lavender, top of the key.
That pass went right through Seebacher's hands, and Lavender was just out top of the key, picked it up and said, I can shoot from here.
Lavender with a rebound here, and here he comes again, 31-12. Lavender throws it away. Starnes the other way. Inside, knocked away. Lavender knocked it away. Now it's loose. Madison comes out of there with it. Warren, free throw line. In and out, no good. Marquette ball. 31-12, Marquette. Jordan Harris, right elbow, fires short. No good. Seebacher with a long rebound. 5:40 till halftime. Marquette on top by 19 here over Madison. Not close right now. After one quarter, 24-10. Now it's 31-12. Lavender around his man. Stops, forces it up, missed it. Harris with a follow, good, and one. Jordan Harris and one.
Again, Marquette controlling the boards. That foul's going to be on Crawford.
That'll be his first. Madison down by 21 points now, 33-12.
Starnes is going to check out, and he walks over to the bench. He looks shocked. I'm shocked.
Yeah, and their coach, Jamie Cotto, surprised as well.
Marquette has played almost a perfect first half so far.
Flawless indeed, and timeout after Harris makes the free throw. Harris has got 7, 6 for Seebacher, but Lavender still leading the way with 17 points, 34-12. It's a 22-point lead for Marquette over Madison. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Out of the timeout, Madison finger roll, good. Nice strong move there by Powers, and he hits the bucket for his first points, but Marquette's lead is 20 still, 34-14 right now. Deion Lavender with 17 points here in the first half out of their 34. With Jeff Alsman, Brent Birkland here with you. Gaden inside, throws it up, missed it. On the runner. Back the other way, running is Warren, and he traveled, thought he was fouled, but a traveling is called, turnover.
And you know, Lavender has 17. He has half of the Marquette points, but it's not like he's been hogging the ball and just taking all the shots. Marquette's been getting some good putbacks, getting offensive rebounds, kicking it back out. It's been quite an impressive team effort so far in this first half for the Explorers.
4:30 to go till halftime as Marquette has the basketball up by 20, 34-14. 4:24 to go as Lavender hits the top of the key around Starnes and fouled as a couple more Trojans came to help. And it is on Madison, the foul. Looks like it's going to be number 1, Glover, who will pick this foul up, his first. Lavender at the line, 4:20 to go, second quarter. Deion misses the first free throw. And Nick Hofert into the game for Ben Seebacher. So 33, senior Nick Hofert in for Marquette. Stephen Peterball back in too. Lavender up and missed them both. Rebound Madison. Biggest lead was 22 just a moment ago. Here's Starnes inside. Glass and good for Starnes. That was a nice move. Timeout. 4:06 to go. Timeout. Marquette here, it looks like, leading 34-16. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Just after 8 o'clock, you're in tune to WBGZ Alton. With Jeff Alsman, Brent Birkland here with you. 4:06 to go, second quarter. Marquette's lead is 34-16 over Madison, Illinois. And Marquette ball. Harris, Peterball, Fisher, Lavender, and Hofert on the floor. Here we go. First half continuing, and Peterball has it in the front court. Peterball down to the baseline, fires it up and in. Peterball for 2. 36-16. 20-point game again. Here's Warren with it. Skips it to the three-point line. Bang, a 3 by Crawford there. So Madison with their first tray of the game. 36-19. Peterball hands it off. Got knocked around there, and it goes to Fisher. Now out to Hofert. Loose ball. Now Jordan Harris, top of the key. Marquette will reset with 3:10 to go till halftime. Here's Hofert. Hands it to Fisher. Fires up a short shot. No. Harris. Yes. Harris with a follow.
Even the loose balls and the short shots are falling into the hands of the Marquette players so far.
9 for Harris. Here's another 3 for Madison. This one off the front iron. Missed by Walker, a junior. And here's Harris for 3. He missed it for Marquette. Starnes with the rebound. Madison ball. Here's Warren up the floor. Damon, Warren has a three-pointer lined up. Glass, good. Warren hits it off the glass.
I'm not sure that's exactly where he was aiming, but it looked good in the end.
He gets a 3 out of it. 38-22. Here's Lavender to the rack. Left hand, good. Got around his man and laid it in.
Well, he got that first quick step and then had an open line to the basket.
Starnes underneath. Couldn't handle the pass. Rebound, Marquette with 2 minutes to go. Halftime approaching here. Peterball with it. Marquette by 18, 40-22 now over Madison. Marquette with a lot of games over the next 5 or 6 days. They'll play Friday, Saturday, and next Tuesday at Madison. Don't forget. Free throw line, Fisher gives to Peterball with 1:30 remaining till halftime. Peterball hands to Lavender. Lavender with 1:20 to go. Second quarter, driving, stops, pops, nope, a pass to Harris, who lays it in.
What an unselfish play that time. Lavender had an open shot, but he saw Harris had a better one.
Glover inside, foul and 1. Glover will go for 3. Marquette foul is going to be called on Fisher, number 24, his second. Nice move there by Glover to answer right back. He's got 6.
Seebacher going to come in for Fisher, and it looks like Gaden is going to check in for Peterball.
Terrence Glover, 6'3" junior, at the free throw line. 1:07 to go till halftime. Free throw short, rebound Madison. They'll put it up, no good. Now Hofert lost it to Glover, who lays it in. Glover gets 4 points on that trip.
One of the few times that Marquette didn't control the loose ball off of that rebound.
So it's 42-26. Marquette with 42 points as we approach halftime here. And you know, a lot of their games this year have ended up in the 40s and the 50s after 4 quarters. Here's Lavender. Skips it to Hofert in the corner. No good, a long 2. Warren back the other way to Starnes. Starnes bumped by Lavender, no call. Lavender the other way. At midcourt, 16 seconds to go. Deion Lavender has the ball and probably has the last shot.
I would think very likely.
Nice defense there. It's a steal, but then a travel called as the player went down to the ground. Powers, and he didn't even move while he was on the ground. Boy, Marquette got a break there.
That was a quick whistle, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he had already gotten rid of the ball on a fast break, and he would have been all alone for a layup. Here's Seebacher, turns, fires, missed the shot, and now we're headed the other way. Marquette with a loose ball foul.
Hofert's going to get that one, I believe.
And with 4.4 to go, and it's going to be Madison 1-1 bonus now. They're going to come all the way to the other end of the floor. And so at 42-26, Glover at the line, 1-1. And Madison down by 16 points here. in the air, good. Glover will shoot another. Only one time has Marquette scored more than 59 points in a game. As Glover hits both free throws here, and it's 42-28. Back the other way quickly. Gaden, three, no good at the buzzer. And it is halftime with Marquette taking a big lead to the locker room. They had a bigger lead than that in the second quarter, but right now it's still a 14-point advantage here. 42-28. Marquette over Madison at halftime. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, we're about ready to go to the third quarter, second half of action. Again, some Alton Redbirds in the crowd here tonight. Mike Williams-Bay, Keyshawn Young, D.T. McMurray, Carlos Anderson. The best sight in the entire gymnasium tonight might be Carlos Anderson's hand, which is out of a cast now, and that is a good sign, as he had that cast on since the Centralia Christmas tournament. He's missed over a month for the Alton Redbirds. And maybe he'll be back soon. We'll see for Alton High. Marquette leading 42-28 over Madison. Madison ball, they'll start with a three. Nope. Missed out there at the top. Rebound, Deion Lavender for Marquette. Down to Fisher it goes. Fisher blocked away. And we're going to have a jump ball on that block by Starnes. And Marquette will have it on the possession arrow. Peterball, Fisher, Harris, Lavender, and Seebacher out there for Coach Steve Medford. Jordan Harris has it here. Into Lavender.
Offensive foul, illegal pick that time.
Yeah, moving pick by Seebacher, clearing out. Clearing out. Moving and moving some more. That was an easy call.
Well, he did get an opening for Lavender.
A big opening for the layup, but Seebacher with his second foul, I believe, maybe three. I have two on my sheet.
I have two also.
Let's see what the bench has to say. Right now, Madison ball, and Warren down low, gives it up, blocked away by Seebacher. Out of bounds it goes. Madison ball still under their basket. Seebacher blocks it out of bounds. Madison throws it back in. Glover gives it up to Damon Warren. Now into the lane, a foul.
That's going to be Seebacher also, I think.
Let's see, 32, Seebacher again. You got good eyes.
Now, that one was not as obvious as the one down here in front of us, but it was still pretty obvious.
Darian Crawford to the free throw line. In the air, he missed it. Wide right on that free throw.
Hofert's in the game for Seebacher.
Seebacher, 3 fouls now. Back-to-back fouls there in the third quarter for him. This free throw is good by Crawford. He has 6 points. And the lead is now 42-29. Marquette by 13. They've led by as many as 22 in that second quarter. Here's Jordan Harris out to Fisher. Fisher, top of the key, hands to Lavender. 3 ball, Lavender missed it. Way too long, and the rebound falls in the hands of Marquette again. Hofert to Fisher, out to Jordan Harris.
And you see Marquette playing more of the half-court offense now.
Burning a little clock. Everybody gets a touch. Sharing the basketball. Deion Lavender. to Fisher now. Back to Lavender to Jordan Harris. Out near the center circle, Harris gives to Peterball.
Making Madison chase the ball all around the court. This is good good prescription when you're winning by the amount they're winning by.
Shot was missed at each end. Marquette and Madison each with a miss. Marquette ball again. Lavender hands it off to Fisher. Out to Harris, and Harris will back it up.
3 seconds.
And turnover, Marquette. Timeout, Marquette. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Marquette's lead is 42-29. Here in this third quarter, we've had just 1 point, a free throw by Madison. That's been it. After the game, we announce our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. And then on Friday night, we head to Roxana again. Shells try at home again against Carlinville. Last night, Metro East beating Roxana. Carlinville at Roxana Friday night. The Alton Redbirds home Friday night against Granite City. By the way, that game has been moved to West Elementary School Gymnasium. With the water problem on the floor, the moisture on the basketball floor causing some damage at Alton High. Underneath, pass stolen away, Marquette ball, and now a turnover right back the other way. Glover inside, and he traveled. It's going to go right back to Marquette. And Gayden in for Marquette for Peterball. 5:40 to go, third quarter. Still 42-29. And Harris is bumped at midcourt by Crawford, number 10, with a foul.
A little too much contact there. They call those hand checks a lot closer than they used to. That was kind of hip check, though, that time. They call those too.
Yes, they do. Marquette ball, midcourt, 5:30 to go, third quarter. The Explorers with a lead. We'll see what they do with it and see what they do with the basketball.
Marquette doing a good job. They don't need points right now nearly as much as they need to just hang on to the basketball and make time go off the clock and see that they get a good shot.
And now we have another jump ball as Lavender went into the lane, and he went into a triple team. I don't know, he didn't have any room there, but he still tried to force it. So it'll go the other way on the arrow this time as it goes back to Madison, Illinois basketball. To the corner. Back out high it goes. Down the side of the lane, shot up, missed, tipped around. Back comes Marquette. Jordan Harris, 1-on-2. Harris missed it. Fisher lays it up and in on a follow. Fisher with a bucket there. Marquette still in command here, 44-29. Inside, Madison will score 2 more, and Glover makes it 44-31. Glover has a dozen. Now a steal and another bucket. Just like that, it's Powers for 2.
And that's what Marquette can't let happen. They've got to maintain control of the basketball. Now a walk, another turnover.
Turnover, and it's going to go back to Madison, down 44-33 here. 44-33. Madison trying to make it a single-digit game. Drop it under 10 now with this possession, and Marquette needs to step it up here. Starnes, a turnaround, good. Down low, he got the ball. Starnes makes it 44-35. Here's Peterball up the floor. Breaks the pressure down to Jordan Harris, who traveled. Harris on the wing with a walk. How about that?
Well, Marquette playing a little bit out of control. They need to keep their poise. We want to certainly keep the...
3-ball left side is good. Crawford hits a 3, and it's 44-38. Marquette needs to burn another timeout. 3:37 to go, third quarter. Madison within 6 now. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
A 44-38 lead here in the third quarter. Jeff Alsman and Brent Berkland back at Marquette High School. Marquette with just 2 points in this third quarter.
Yeah, too many turnovers. We've mentioned, keep the throttle open, keep the pressure on. That doesn't mean you have to run up and down the floor and play out of control. In fact, I'd rather see them continue to play the half-court offense like they're doing, but you got to find the open man. And another big story here in the third quarter, Lavender has not scored.
And he tried to force it again, and another jump ball is called. Marquette will get it on the arrow here. Marquette ball right at the Marquette bench next to Coach Steve Medford. And now a timeout called. Referees, officials resetting things with 3:20 to go, third quarter. Live at Marquette. Deion Lavender drives baseline. He's bumped on the baseline and fouled by Starnes. Or maybe it was number 30.
No, it's Starnes.
32.
I thought it was actually Powers, but...
Lavender at the line. Puts it up. Missed the free throw. No good. Still looking for point number 20. And he can get it with this free throw. Lavender at the line. Up and in. He makes it 45-38. Marquette by 7. Inside it goes quickly. Up, no good. Starnes with a follow, and it's in.
The other thing Marquette has done with these turnovers and allowing Madison to turn those into points, all of a sudden it's given Madison the idea that they can come back and win this game. They think they're right there again now.
Now a hand check called by, on Madison's Powers, his first. And he did almost nothing there, but his first foul. 45-40 our score now. And there's a steal. Madison on the way. Finger roll no good, but it's followed up and in. Crawford followed his own miss, and he's had a big third quarter.
And unofficially, by my book, Marquette only has one timeout left, so they have to be careful when they use that last one.
Dangerous pass out high.
Even though the momentum continues to slip away, you really can't afford to stop it with a timeout right now.
2:25 to go. 3-point game. Here goes Lavender to the hole. He'll lay it in. He found an open lane and put it in. Quickly back the other way is Warren. Down into the lane, stripped away. 3-on-1 for Marquette. They hand it to Harris. Fouled under there by Powers again. 47-42, Marquette by 5. Jordan Harris at the free throw line. Harris, 11 points in the game. Friday night, we have the Roxana Carlinville game on the radio for you. Then Saturday night, Illinois and Indiana on the radio. 6:30 tip-off in Champaign, Saturday night.
Glover checks back in for Crawford.
And Marquette and Madison here tonight. 2 for 2 for Harris. Makes it a 7-point game again. Marquette 49, Madison 42. Third quarter, 2 minutes to go. And they play catch out front here for a moment. Try to get it underneath. Lavender with a steal. Deion the other way. Lavender, free throw line, kicks it to Peterball. Back to Lavender, top of the key, three, good.
Well, that can change the momentum back in a hurry.
25 for Lavender. Here's Glover, gives to Warren. 10-point game now, 52-42. Glover, baseline, fouled and almost got the bucket as Fisher bumped him for foul number 3. Well, last night we had an overtime game in the Big Ten, Michigan State by 2 over Iowa. But tonight another overtime game, and it's a shocker. Penn State beats Ohio State in overtime tonight, 71-70. Penn State upsetting Ohio State tonight in Columbus, Ohio. Glover hits the first free throw. Second free throw, good, 2 for 2. So it's 52-44. It's an 8-point game, and
that might be intentional.
A whistle and a foul in the backcourt.
Well, that was even well away from the ball. They're lucky that Powers is lucky. He's not getting called for an intentional foul, as he just grabbed the leg that time of Lavender.
For his third foul, and he sits down now as they bring in Devondre Walker, number 24. Madison dialing up some defensive pressure here. Gayden with a layup, no good underneath as he was all alone. Back come the Trojans, down by 8 as they could cut into that lead some more. Here's Warren with it. Warren out high, looking around, finds Glover. Glover whips it back to Warren for 3, and it's off the mark, no good. Marquette rebound, stripped away. Glover has it again, good on the break.
Glover with 16 points now. He has great body control when he hangs in the air.
Boy, Glover will be a player to watch even next year as a senior. He is a good-looking junior. 6'3" junior, Terrence Glover. Quick, plays out front as a 6'3" guard. Slasher. Guard forward, here's Peterball, shot, nope. Madison with a rebound. They have 13 seconds to go in the third quarter. Down by 6, here comes Warren. Behind the back pass is out of bounds. Turnover.
Too fancy that time. He saw Glover. He was breaking in, back door.
52-46. They throw it in with 6 seconds to go. Marquette ball. Jordan Harris to Lavender at the buzzer. Good! 3 for Lavender at the end of the third quarter. How about that? His last 3 was a big one. This one a big one too. 55-46. Marquette with a lead over Madison as we go to the fourth quarter. In a moment, you're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Let Auto Butler's professional staff keep your vehicle looking great inside and out. We have many car wash options to choose from, as well as express detail services and a 48-hour clean car guarantee. Auto Butler Express Lube gives you a free full-service car wash with your oil change. And while you wait, you will enjoy our lobby that makes you feel like you're right at home. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Clean, shine, and protect.
In that third quarter, Madison got the game down to a 6-point, 7-point game, but it's back to a 9-point game as we go to the fourth quarter now. Back at Marquette High School, and the Explorers lead it 55-46 as Lavender now with 28 points after 3 quarters. Madison ball down by 9 as we start the fourth. Glover, free throw line, good. He gets the roll and he has 18. Starnes with just 8 points for Madison. Watch out for him in the fourth quarter. Jeff Alsman and Brent Berkland back here with you. Brian Hennigan, our engineer. Lavender down low, throws it away. Turnover. Madison Trojans basketball. 7:30 to go in the game. Warren with it. 55-48 score. Lavender steals it away. Deion Lavender into the lane. Left hand, he left it short. No good. Long pass to Glover. He's all alone and lays it in.
Nobody back on defense that time for the Explorers. I think they were all watching Lavender and his fancy move to the basket. I'd rather see him try to go straight up instead of with the finger roll, try to draw the foul, if nothing else.
Jordan Harris gives to Seebacher right in front of the rim. No, but he followed it up and in. Seebacher has not scored since the first quarter, but he scores right here. 57-50.
But hey, Lavender's got 28 in the game. He probably doesn't care what I think.
That's any way you can score for a guy like that. Here's Warren, who will roll one in the lane. Good. He's got 9. Trojans could have 4 players in double figures before this game's over. Warren now with 9 points. Here's Peterball into Seebacher, blocked away by Starnes. Madison ball. 5-point game. 57-52. 6 minutes to go in the game. They fake a 3, now to Glover. He's going to go into the lane and fouled, and Seebacher may have another one. His 4th. As he left his feet, tried to block the shot. And Glover at the line. 20 points for the junior. Glover in the air and good. Boy, he's 5 out of 6 from the line.
Gayden checks back in for Peterball.
6:05 to go in the 4th quarter. Glover 2 for 2. After the game, our Munganast, Alton Toyota player of the game. Inside Gayden, finger roll, no good, missed it, and he stole it right back though. Gayden to Lavender, Marquette ball up 57-54. 3-point game. Lavender inside, blocked away, but a foul is called on Glover. Second foul on the Madison junior, Terrence Glover. Lavender at the free throw line here.
Really the only place that he hasn't scored well from tonight.
Lavender puts this one up and in. Now he goes for 30 points. His 30th point if he can get it here. In the air, good, 2 for 2. The lead is back to 5. Madison ball under their basket as it was knocked out of bounds by the defense. Madison a record of 9-4. Marquette a record of 12-6. Good ball game tonight. Marquette has led throughout. Warren underneath, good, and 1 as Warren made it all the way down low. And fouled by Gayden. And Warren still continues to impress at 5'7", the junior.
He can make this a 2-point game.
And he does, 59-57. How about that?
The lead at one time was 21, is that right?
22.
22.
Marquette had a 22-point lead in the second quarter. Led at halftime, still by 14. But now it's a 2-point game. Gayden has it out high to Lavender with 5:15 to go. Lots of time left in the game. And Fisher gives it back to Gayden. 5 minutes left as they throw it to Jordan Harris. Good job by Powers against Lavender here in the second half, even though he has 3 fouls. Now down to Seebacher, little turnaround, good. Seebacher for 2.
And a whistle afterwards. Is there a technical foul or a warning of some sort?
A warning called on Marquette for touching the ball after it went through the hoop. Delay of game warning. Seebacher with 10 points now, and the lead is 61-57. Marquette had 42 points at halftime. They only have 61 now. Warren traveled as he jumped into the lane. Extra step. 4:37 to go in the ball game. Marquette by 4. And remember, the rematch is next Tuesday at Madison High School between Marquette and Madison. Next week, February 4th. Right now at Marquette High School, the Explorers with a lead, 61-57 over Madison. Here's Fisher to Seebacher. Inside to Fisher, blocked away by Starnes. And they called a foul even though he got all ball. How about that? I must have had a little better look than the referee.
I had the same look you did.
Fisher at the free throw line now. In the air, and it rolls off the rim. No good. He'll shoot another one. 4-point game, 4:20 to go. Fisher in the air, way short.
Oh, missed opportunities there.
Yep, Madison ball. Here comes Warren the other way. Right side it goes. Powers leans in, missed it, rebound, Deion Lavender. Marquette ball up by 4 with 4 minutes to go. Underneath, Fisher missed it. Seebacher missed the tip. Madison ball.
Another missed opportunity. 2 layups blown there by Marquette.
Warren will try a 3. It's no good. Lavender has another rebound. Both teams missing some chances here.
That's a charge.
Harris charges into Glover, and Jordan Harris will have an offensive foul. First foul of the night maybe on number 11, Harris. Here's Warren with the basketball. And timeout for Madison here as they have the basketball with 3:33 to go. It's a 30-second timeout. Madison trailing 61-57 here at Marquette. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
tried to block the shot, got him with the body, it looked like. Third foul on Harris. And now at the line is Glover again with 22 points. In the air, good. Glover's going to shoot again.
Unofficially, Marquette with 1 timeout left, Madison with 2 as we go down the stretch.
3-point game now, and Glover tried to make it a 2-point game, but we have lane violation on Madison. It's 67-64. The scoreboard, I believe, is wrong. I believe it's a 3-point game.
That's what I have.
Do you have that?
67-64.
Yeah. So Glover 1 out of 2.